good spot. There we go. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Hopefully this is coming through to you. Not the best signal here. So tonight the Sting are taking on 16U Affton. 16U Affton won their division for Central States. They're top 5 in the country for Tier 2. So they're a really good team. We played a practice game against them back in the fall. So the 1-1 game. The Sting are coming off a 5-2 loss to 16U Chesterfield, and Affton last night lost to 16U Chesterfield in shootouts. So tonight is a big game for both teams. The Sting have to win this game if they want a chance to advance to the championship on Sunday. If the Sting lose tonight, they're all but eliminated. So we'll see how it goes. Yes, is there not? It says there's 14 people watching. Are they not seeing it at home? It's spotty. So Salas is back in the lineup tonight. He will be first line out with Ditch and Freeman, backed up by Scales and Vogel, and Hackman is in nets. Face off, taken by Sting. Scales has it, sends it up the boards, and Salas gathers the puck. Tries to send it over to Freeman, but it's intercepted. And Affton is going the other way. Up through the middle of the ice. Sting knock it back into their zone. They've got to go back to get it. Scale sends it up the boards to Salas. It bounces over a stick. Affton plays it to the point. Their shot's blocked. And Ditch has it. He sends it out of the zone. Freeman knocks it down. Shoots it in deep, and he's going off for a change. Affton goalie leads it for his defense. They're skating up. Pass is blocked by Ditch into the zone. And Scales has it, point, takes a shot. Blocker save. Dorn has it, flips it down to Pickle. Pickle's checked off the puck, and Affton breaks out of their zone. They tip it ahead. They can't control it. Vogel goes back to get it as Afton's changing. Stretch pass up to Kaplan, trying to catch him on the change. He tips it into the Affton zone. Hops over the defender's stick, goes up along the boards, and Afton's going to be able to skate out with it. Pickle has it, sends it along the boards, and now Dorn sends it in deep. It bounces on net, and Stinger making a quick change. Affton has it again. They play it up the boards and out of the zone. They're into the Sting zone. They take a shot. Field blocks it with the stick into the netting for a faceoff. Land, Middles, and Knittel are out with Field and Gwynn. So Evans is out tonight again, so our defensive pairings are going to be different almost every single time. Gwynn sends it up the boards to Middles. Flipped up by Land, not out of zone. Shot towards the net's blocked, and Land picks it up. Skating through the neutral zone, sends it in deep. And Sting are on the forecheck. Knittel chases after it. Land picks it up. He avoids the check. Plays it to Gwynn at top of the circle. He walks in and takes a shot. It's blocked. Field has it. He sends it towards the net through traffic. Ooh, just barely missed the net. And Affton flips it out of the zone. Gwynn chips it off the boards to Knittel. Sends it over to Land, who tips it in, and Sting are changing. Affton has it. Trader's on the forecheck. They spin away from him. And now they send it along the boards. Cross-ice pass, they can't handle it. They've got to try again. Now Otero's on the forecheck. It's getting in front of their net. Ooh, dangerous pass. Otero almost took that. They send it to the other side. They send it up and off the boards. It gets by everybody, but they wave off ice. He has to play it. Axe picks it up. Axe overskates it behind the net. They center it. They whiff on the one-timer. And it goes to the neutral zone. And it is in offsides on Affton. 14:21 to go in the first. Otero, Ditch, Trader, Scales, and Axe are out. Faceoff goes to Axe. Plays it up towards the Trader. He sends it in deep. Goalie comes out to play it. And they send it up the boards. Good pinch by Scales to hold it in. Freeman holds it in. It goes off a stick into the netting, and we will have a faceoff. Kaplan, Salas, Freeman, Vogel, and Gwynn line up for the faceoff. Faceoff goes to Gwynn at the point. He sends it back down along the boards. Goes back to Gwynn. Lots of traffic. He tries to get through traffic. The goalie makes a save and holds on for a faceoff. So good shot by Gwynn, trying to use all that traffic in front to sneak one by the goalie, but goalie was in good position and made the save. Affton takes the draw. They go behind their net, send it up around the boards. They're streaking into the Sting zone. It's knocked down and poked out. And Capelin has it going into the Affton zone. Takes a shot. It goes wide behind the net. And now Affton's going the other way, 3-on-2. They drop pass. They try to send it to the corner, but can't connect on the pass. They send it back to the point. Send it back towards the net, looking for a deflection. It goes wide. Vogel's battling for the puck. Affton comes away with it. They cycle it down to the corner. They lift Gwynn's stick. Gwynn can't get it. Now they drop it off again. It goes in front of the net. And Vogel's stick is lifted. He can't clear it. Affton sends it behind the net again. Caplin's going after it. They send it to the middle. It's intercepted. Now Caplin chips it up and out of the zone. They send it in way off sides. That faceoff should come down at least to this dot. Well, at least it's center ice. Lamb, Pickle, Dorn, Field, and Axe head out. Faceoff taken by Affton. It's in their skates. Field is able to send it ahead. It's gloved down by Affton in their zone. They send it up diagonally. Land picks it up. He turns it over right to the stick of the Affton player, but Field is there to send it out. They go D to D again. Chip it into the Sting zone. They win the race to the puck. Bounces over their stick. And Sting are able to break out. Land skating through the middle with the puck. Bumped off the puck. They take it away from him. They flip it high off the glass. Scales is there to settle it down. Sends it up to Land. He flips it into the zone. And now Dorn is on the forecheck. It gets by him. It gets by everybody into the Sting zone. It was deflected, so no icing. Scales has it. Very lively board. Puck bounced on him. Now Scales has it. He flips it ahead. And no one's there for the Sting to get the pass. Affton sends it through the middle. It's knocked down by Scales. They send it into the zone. It's intercepted by Vogel, who sends it out to get away from the forecheck of Middles, and they send it in deep, and Affton's going to change. Scales has it, sends it up to Middles. Middles misses the puck, and we're not able to take advantage of Affton changing. Intercepted by Ditch. He's into Affton's zone. It's knocked off his stick, though, and Affton's going the other way. Affton settles it down in the defensive zone. They shoot it up the boards. They flip it into the Sting bench, and we'll have a face-off. So not much action so far. A lot of turnovers and missed passes by both teams. Not a lot of flow yet. Ditch, Trader, Otero are out with Field and Gwynn. Face-off taken by Sting. Field chips it ahead. Ditch races after it. He falls down going after the puck. They get around the check of Otero, and they send it into the Sting zone. Gwynn has it. Sends it off the boards up to Ditch. He's going into the Affton zone with speed. Takes a shot. It's sticked behind the net. Otero tried to center it, but it bounced over his stick. Now he has it battling for it in the corner. Comes out to Ditch. Ditch has it. Sends it back to Gwynn at the point. Shot. Good save. Goes to the corner. Ditch sends it behind the net to Trader. Trader picks it up. He chips it to Ditch, I guess. I don't know who he was looking for there, and Affton takes it going the other way. They get around Field. They take a shot, and it rings off the post. Good block by Ditch on the rebound, and Trader picks it up. Now he's going out with speed. He's angled off the puck, and the Sting are going to change. It's going 1-on-5. The Sting are finally able to take it away. Capelin, that should be a penalty. They just hit Otero behind the play, down at the puck.
How do you not call that?
So Capelin misses the near side corner, goes into the netting. I guess we can just check people that don't have the puck behind the play tonight. but I'm sure if we did it, they'd call a penalty on us. So that's usually how it goes down here at Affton. Capelin, Salas, and Freeman are out with Scales and Axe. Affton takes the face-off. They send it up the boards into the neutral zone. They glove it down, send it into the sting zone. Ackman sends it over to Axe. Axe sends it around the boards. Salas pokes it ahead to Capelin. He goes into the Affton zone. He takes a shot, goes wide, rings all the way around. Scales is able to hold it in for a second, and the Sting bring it back in offsides after it bounces off a couple of sticks. 9:54 to go in the first. Land, Pickle, Dorn are out with Vogel and Gwynn. Face off is along the boards. Gwynn has it. He sends it up to Pickle. Pickle sends it into the zone. It's behind Dorn though, and he can't go in with any momentum. Afton takes it going the other way. Their pass is intercepted by Pickle. Now he turns it over to Affton. They're going in with speed into the zone. No one's picking him up. He takes a shot. It goes just over the net. Vogel digs it up out of the boards. Dorn sends it ahead, can't connect with Pickle, and Affton sends it back into the Sting zone. Vogel picks it up behind the net. Bad pass to Dorn, and it deflects into the bench for a face-off. Field, Axe, Ditch, Kniddle, and Middle set out. Face-off taken by Affton. Middles is able to get it out of the zone. Affton regroups with the center ice. They send it back into the Sting zone. Tied up along the boards and still tied up. Axe is being hooked. They're not calling it. Affton digs it out. They shoot it into the zone. That should have been icing. No call. Field has it. Flips it ahead. Kniddle misses the puck. The Ditch is able to check it ahead. And now it's tied up in some skates. Affton comes away with it into the Sting zone. Poked away by Field. Sends it behind the net over to Axe. This puck bounces all over the place behind the net over there. Sends it up to Middles, and he's skating out with it. Sends it rink wide over to Kniddle. He's going in. It's poked away from him. Ditch goes in the corner to get the puck. Centers it. It's knocked down by Affton. And held in by Scales. And Ditch holds it in. Sends it over to Kniddle. He walks in, takes a shot. Save. It's loose. Affton takes the rebound, and they send it up the boards. They can't handle the puck. Vogel with a one-timer from the point goes wide. And Kniddle falls down trying to hold it in, and it did go back in, but it was offsides. So we'll have a face-off with 8:06 to go in the first. Capelin, Trader, Otero, Scales, and Vogel are out. Face-off taken by Affton. They go D to D. They send it up the ice. Vogel pokes it away. He's tied up, and Affton comes away with it. They're skating through the zone, into the Sting zone. They're skating around everybody. He still has the puck, circling with it, looking for options. Somebody go to him. Finally, Otero pokes it away. Their shot's blocked by Otero. Otero has it, sends it to Trader. Trader's going into the zone, dropped it for Capelin. Capelin tried to get over Otero, but it's blocked. Now he has it. Tried to feather it over to Scales coming into the zone, but it was too far for him. Scales has it, sends it over to Vogel. Vogel sends it up to Capelin, who goes into the zone. Otero has it, centers it back to Capelin. It bounces off his stick, and Afton's going the other way. They go into the zone. Freeman's able to get it, and it's out of the zone. They send it back to their D on the regroup. And now they send it up to the middle of the ice. It's bouncing around. They have it. Send it deep into the Sting zone. Field goes back to get the puck. He tips it off the boards. Too far for Salas. Now they go rink wide back into the Sting zone. They take a shot. Blocked by Gwynn. It hits the side of the net. They send it to the far boards. Rips it high off the glass. It's out of the zone. and Affton's regrouping with it. Their pass hits the skate of Land, and they got to try again. They get control of it, and they send it into the sting zone. They take a shot, and Field blocks it into the netting. So another block shot by Field. 6:22 to go in the first.
As you promised me that I was more than all the miles combined, you must have had yourself a change of heart that
Ditch, Pickle, Dorn, Axe, and Scales line up for the faceoff. Faceoff goes to Axe. He sends it ahead, can't connect with Dorn, and now Affton has it again back into the Sting zone. Sting has got to connect on these passes. Shot saved by Hackman. Dorn tries to send it out of zone, but is intercepted. It's gloved down by Dorn. Affton wins the race to the puck. His shot goes over the net. Pickle has it, chips it ahead. Land Ditch has it, sends it over to Dorn, bounces off his stick. Tape to tape pass, can't control it. That is a killer. And now Affton's right back into the Sting zone. Circling behind the net with the puck, looking for options. They send it back down low. To the guy at the dot, they misconnect, and Pickle has it. He's skating 2-on-1 with Dorn. Dorn's going into the zone with Pickle. He walks in, takes a shot. Rebound, another save. 2 big saves by the Affton goalie. And we'll have a face-off. Capelin, Middles, and Knittel are out with Gwynn and Vogel. It's tied up in the center dot, goes to the corner. Affton sends it up along the boards, and they send it out of the zone. Gwynn is back to get it, chips it back ahead to Vogel. Vogel settles it down, he chips it into the Affton zone. And Affton circling behind their net with the puck, they send it up. And they're skating into the Sting zone with speed. No one's closing the gap. They take a shot. Pad save by Hackman. Rebound goes to the side. Comes to the front of the net. Poked away by the Sting, and Capelin picks it up. He's into the Affton zone. Drops it for Knittel. He takes a shot. It goes wide. Affton clears it out of the zone. Gwynn's got to go back to get it. He chips it off the boards. Up to Knittel. Knittel sends it rink wide over to Vogel. Vogel drops it back for Gwynn. Gwynn sends it up to Knittel, and he's skating into the Affton zone. Takes a shot. Good use of the defender for a screen, and the goalie makes a good save. 4:32 to go in the first. Trader, Land, Otero head out with Field and Axe. Draw goes back to Trader. He sends it towards the net. Save by the goalie. Affton has it along the boards. Held in at the point by Field. Sends it towards the net, looking for a deflection. It is deflected. And the goalie didn't even move. Had no idea where the puck was, and that puck just hit him. Oh, man. Sting needs some puck luck, because we did not have it the other night against Chesterfield. Axe whiffs on the puck, and Affton's able to hold it in. Taken away by Land. Goes to the corner. He sends it around the boards to Field. Field has it. Chips it ahead to Otero. Tried to get it to Trader, but it's knocked down. Now he has it back. Goes into the Affton zone. Sends it over to Axe. Takes a shot. It goes wide behind the net. They send it up and out of the zone. And that's not going to make it for icing, as it checks up against the boards. Scales goes back to get it. Sends it to Land. Land cross ice pass over to Vogel. Vogel sends it ahead. No one's there for the Sting. It's knocked away from Freeman into the Sting zone. They send it up the boards. Otero picks it up. He sends it in deep, and he's going off for a change. Affton has it. They send it near side. They poked away from Scales, and they're going behind the net. Centering pass is knocked away. And the goal by Affton. 1-0 lead for Affton. Really sloppy play by the Sting lead to that goal. Just can't handle the puck, and then they're in our zone shooting the puck. Capelin heads out with Pickle and Dorn, Gwyn and Field. Face-off goes to Field. Pickle has it. He takes a shot, it's blocked, goes to the boards. And Affton is going to go off for a penalty. So Affton's going off for tripping, so 3 minutes going to first. The Sting have a good opportunity to get this game back level. So Sting had an opportunity to score at the other end. The goalie did not see the puck. Doesn't go in, and then they get a rebound goal. Usually how it goes. Land, Capelin, Dorn, Field, and Gwyn are out for the power play. Face off taken by Sting. Dorn plays it back to Gwyn and sends it over to Field at the point. Back to Gwyn. Sends it back to Field. Over to Gwyn. He walks in. Sends it back to the point. There's no traffic in front. Field sends it to the corner. Land is there to get it. Sends it back to Gwyn. Gwyn back to Field. Over to Capelin. He takes a shot. Rebound. The goalie barely saved that one, and he was able to barely get his shoulder on it. It popped up, and the Sting can't put the rebound in. So Capelin has it. He's going into the Affton zone. He puts on the brakes. And he sends it to Field at the point. He walks in, sends it back down to Capelin. Over to Gwyn. Gwyn with a shot through traffic, hits the paddle, goes wide. Shot goes through the crease. Gwyn sends it back behind the net. Capelin's there to pick it up. Sends it to Field at the blue line. He walks in. Shot through traffic, it's deflected, it goes wide.
Keep going, boys. It's going to go.
Affton shoots it way off the glass, hits the ref, so it won't go down for icing. Field has it. Dorn settles it down, and he skates into the Affton zone. It's going 1-on-4 as the Stinger changing. He's taken down, no call. And Affton flips it out of the zone, and Ditch picks it up. Ditch goes to the neutral zone. He's knocked off the puck, and Affton's going in shorthanded. Their pass goes through the crease to the corner. There's 20 seconds to go in the power play. They're going to pin it against the boards. Ditch finally digs it out. Sent ahead to Dorn. He flips it into the zone. And that's going to do it for the power play. Sting had some really good chances, but just like the other night, he can't find the back of the net off of some really good saves. So pass goes wide to the corner. 49 seconds to go in the period. And Knittel's skating out of the zone at the puck. Sends it into the Affton zone. He's chasing after it. He's pushed off the puck. 31 seconds to go. Affton flips it up and out. Scales has it. He sends it back into the Affton zone. Affton sends it back out. They send it into the far corner. 19 seconds to go in the period. Ditch picks up the puck. He centers it right on goal. And Hackman has to make a save on his own player. 12 seconds to go in the period. Otero, Trader, Capelin are out with Field and Axe. Face off, taken by Trader. He's skating through the Affton zone. He gets around the D man. He takes a shot right into the chest. It wasn't really a chest, it hit the shoulder. And the period's over. Sting have a 12-6 advantage in shots, but they are losing where it matters, and that is the scoreboard, and they're down 1-0. So Sting have an early deficit again with some sloppy play. Now they're going to have to battle back. You know what? Last year at this time, we were playing the Eagles here at Affton. We were down 3-2 heading into the third period, and we were able to come back and win that. So lots of hockey left tonight. This thing can definitely come back, especially if they keep getting shots on goal like they have. Play a little bit tighter in their own end so we don't have a bad turnover. Field, Salas, Capelin, and Trader head out. It's Trader and Otero out there. I guess Salas wasn't supposed to be out there. Like, this thing, you're getting a lot of shots, a lot of high danger shots. You'd think the shooting percentage would catch up at some point, but you never know. Face-off goes to Affton. They circle back in their zone and just almost taken away, but now Otero has it. He loses the handle, sends it back down to Trader. Trader sends it over to Capelin. Caplin's behind it, sends it to Trader. He takes a shot. Oh my gosh. Fantastic glove save by Affton's goalie. He thought Capelin was going the other way, and he somehow pushed back over and got his glove on that shot. I mean, this is 2 games in a row we're running into really good saves. Now Affton's going the other way. He's blowing by the defense. They takes a shot, it goes wide. They hold it in, it goes back behind the net. Axe comes away with it. He flips it ahead too far for Trader. And Affton's going to send it back into the Sting zone. Field has it, chips it off the boards, up to Capelin, bounces past his stick, and now Affton's going the other way. They send it into the Sting zone. They're going 2-on-1. They walk in, they take a shot, glove save by Hackman. Rebound knocked away by Capelin. Now Capelin has it, sends it up to Trader. Trader's going into the zone. Sends a little saucer pass to Capelin, but he was tied up, he couldn't connect. Goes to the point, Gwynn has it, takes a shot through traffic, glove save. We'll have another face-off. Really good shift by the Sting, had a really amazing save that prevented a goal, or this game would have been level. Now we got Land, Freeman, Salas, Vogel, and Gwynn out there. Face-off goes back to Gwynn at the point, sends it down low. Centering pass to Salas, bounces off his stick. Land has it. He was hooked and couldn't get a shot off, but no call. And it goes all the way down. Gwynn goes back to get it. He sends it around the boards. Affton shoots it from the point. It's deflected. Takes a couple deflections, and Hackman's able to get his pad out and make a save. Face-off goes to the corner. Gwynn sends it up the boards to Salas. He has the puck now, sends it back to Gwynn. Now we got some forward momentum. He chips off the boards, but to nobody, and Affton intercepts it. They're going in. They take a shot. It's a save by Hackman, and the net is off. So that was a really bad turnover by the Sting, and it almost cost us again. Face-off taken by Affton. They send it into the zone. Scales goes back to get it. Sends it up the boards to Pickle. He misses the puck. And Affton sends it back behind the net. They center it. It's blocked by Axe. Affton picks it up. They cycle it in the corner. Intercepted by Pickle, trying to go back to the point. He's skating out. Sends it to Ditch. Ditch over to Dorn. Dorn takes the check. And Afton's able to pick up the puck. Goes behind the net. They send up the boards. Axe pinches in, holds it in. Sends it back behind the net. And Affton sends it back up the boards. Pickle sends a shot towards the net. Save. It's bouncing around. Rebound by Ditch goes wide. He sends it back to Axe at the point. He walks the line, sends it back down to Dorn. Dorn digs it off the boards, sends it back to Axe. He walks the line, sends a shot looking for the deflection. It's a save, and it goes into the netting for another face-off. Middles and Kniddle are out. Face-off goes back to Gwynn at the point. He settles down. He takes a shot. Glove save. We'll have another face-off. Stinger up to 17 shots now. Still no goal. Face-off goes to the Sting. Middle shot is blocked to the corner. Affton sends it up to the boards, out of the zone. Gwynn has it. He's got to wait for his teammates to get on sides, and Affton takes it away. Their pass is bouncing around. They're into the zone with it. They're angled into the boards. Land sends it around the field. Field sends it to Kniddle. He whiffs on the pass, but he gets it out of the zone. Now Affton sends it ahead. Field has it, sends it back to Kniddle. His centering pass is picked off by Affton. They flip it into the zone. Gwynn goes back to get the puck. Sends it around the boards all the way to Kniddle. He lets it go by him. Land picks it up. He flips it up into the zone. It goes onto net, and the Sting forced them to cover for a face-off.
As you promised me that I was more than all the miles combined, you must have had yourself a change of heart that way through the drive, because your voice shut off exactly as you passed.
Ditch, Trader, Otero, Vogel, and Scales head out.
I'm driving straight and left off, you check to the right, now I am stuck between my anchor.
Face-off taken by Affton, goes to the corner. They ring it around the boards. Vogel can't hold it in at the point. That's not offsides because Affton sent it back in. They call offsides on the Sting, even though Affton sent it back in offsides. Face-offs kick to Vogel. He flips it into the zone, bounces off the boards. They chip it off the boards, and they chip it again, finally get it out. Otero has it, regroups over the Scales, chips it ahead to Ditch. He flips it into the zone. Now the Sting are on the forecheck. Goes behind the boards, they chip it up the boards. Intercepted by Ditch, it's knocked away from him. Vogel has it. Now he gets into the Affton zone. He goes into the corner with the puck. Takes a bad angle shot, it's a save. Ditch knocks it to the corner. He's checked into the boards. And Affton has it. They flip it up and out of the zone. Vogel goes back to get it. He chips it in, and it's offsides on the Sting. We'll have another face-off. 12:40 to go in the second. The Sting have been in the Affton zone this entire period. Doesn't do you any good if you don't put it in the back of the net, though. Capelin, Freeman, Salas head out with Field and Axe. Face-offs tied up. Affton comes away with it. Then it's sent ahead by Capelin into the Affton zone. They flip it off the boards. It's knocked down by Capelin. He can't quite corral the puck, and Affton's able to send it out. Field has it over to Axe on the regroup. Sends it to Salas, streaking through the middle. He's checked off the puck. Capelin has it, sends it back to Field. Field sends it into the Affton zone. Looks for a pass. It hits the stick of the goalie, goes to the corner. They chip it up the boards and out of the zone. And the Sting are regrouping with it. Axe has it. He gains the line, sends it in deep. Affton sends it up around the boards. They have trouble with it. And now they get it up and out. Freeman has it, sends it over to Salas. Salas back to Freeman. Freeman back to Salas. And he's hooked down. And there's going to be a penalty on Affton. Really good pressure by the Sting to hold it in the zone. And Freeman and Salas, a little 1-2 passing, and a slashing call on this Affton. So we'll have another power play with 11:43 to go in the second period. Dorn, Capelin, and Land head out with Scales and Gwynn. Face off taken by Sting. Gwynn has it at the point. He walks the line with it, settles it down over the Scales, sends it to Gwynn. He walks in. Oh, Dorn with the shot. Hits the post. Oh my gosh, we cannot get any puck luck. Over to Gwynn, backdoor to Capelin. He takes a shot. It's a save. Goes to the boards, hold in by Scales. Over to Gwynn at the top of the face-off circle. He takes a shot, glove save, it's loose, and he covers for a face-off. So Dorn sniped it from the slot, it hit the post, and the Sting can still not find the back of the net.
Beat him, boys. You can do it again.
Shots are now 20-9 Sting. Still a 1-0 deficit. Gwynn has it. He walks along the line, sends it over to Scales. Scales sends it through traffic. It's deflected, and it's a glove save for another faceoff. 1:20 to go in the penalty. Faceoff goes back to Scales. He settles it down, sends it over to Gwynn. Gwynn walks in, no one's picking up. He gets the dot, takes a shot, hits the side of the net. Land sends it back to Dorn, sends it back to Gwynn. Takes a shot right into the chest, and he holds on for a face-off. 1:05 to go in the power play. Face-off thing by this thing again. Capelin settles it down, sends it over to Gwynn. Sends it back to Capelin. He can't settle it down. Back to Scales at the point. Over to Gwynn. Gwynn over to Scales. Over to Capelin. He walks in. Bounces off the stick. Sends it to Capelin. One-timer by Gwynn hits the post. He had the net wide open and just missed. Now Affton has it. They'll pin it against the boards. 38 seconds going to power play. And it's dug out by Dorn. Dorn has it, sends it to Capelin. Capelin looks in back door for Gwynn. He has it. One-timer and a goal! There it is! Sting finally break through on the power play. Capelin over to Gwynn for a one-timer, and the Sting tie it up at 1. 10:05 to go in the second. So the key to that power play was the Sting won every single face-off, and that really helps you set up that power play. Now we have Ditch, Middles, Knittel, Field, and Vogel out for the face-off. Face-off taken by Affton. It goes into their zone. They send it up the boards. Knocked away by Field. Knittel has it. He's skating into the Affton zone. He stood up, and Affton comes away with the puck. They send it up around the boards. Vogel's there to hold it in. One-timer through traffic, hits the ass of Ditch. Middles has it, his shot goes wide. Rebound by Knittel's blocked and goes to the boards. Affton flips it up out of the zone, and Vogel's able to get it. He sends it up the Field. Field sends it up through the middle. He can't connect, and now Affton sends it up through the boards. Now they're going into the Sting zone with some speed. They take a shot, saved by Hackman, rebounds loose, and it's sent to the corner. It goes to the middle. Knittel can't quite reach it and poke it out of zone. Affton holds it in. They send it down, blocked by Middles, and Ditch flips it out of the zone. Affton's got to clear. And they send it back in. It's picked up by Ditch. Ditch sends it in deep on goal, and the Sting are going off for a change. Afton sends it up along the boards. They skate it into the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass intercepted by Capelin. He spins away with the puck. He's spinning away from the pressure. He sends it up to Dorn. Dorn sends it in deep. Now Pickles on the forecheck. Dorn knocks it away. He has the puck on his stick. Tried to center it. It's blocked. It goes behind the net, and Affton picks it up. They flip it high out of the zone. It's gloved down by Axe. He sends it ahead, hits a skate, and Afton's into the Sting zone. Their shot's blocked by Axe. Bounces in front of the net, and Gwynn goes back to get it. He sends it up the boards to Dorn. Dorn leaves it for Capelin. Try to get over to Pickle, but it's not out of the zone. Sting still can't get it out of the zone. Afton walks in. They center it. It's right in the slot. Oh, big save by Hackman. Man, the Sting had no pressure and could not get it out of the zone. These turnovers cannot happen. Dorn flips it out of the zone, and finally a little bit of breathing room for the minute for the Sting. Afton's got to go D to D on the regroup. They send it up through the ice. They're into the Sting zone on the stretch pass. Their centering pass is blocked by Gwynn. Affton picks it up in the corner. It's knocked away, and Otero picks it up. He sends it ahead to Capelin. Caplin's into the Affton zone. He sends it towards the net. Saved by the goalie. Rebound goes to the boards. Affton picks it up. They send it up and out. Scales picks it up. He sends it. Can't connect with Otero. Now Affton has it D to D. They send it up through the middle of the ice. They walk in. Their pass is knocked away by Vogel. He's tied up, and Otero comes away with the puck. He's skating through the zone with it. He sends it into the corner. Trader's chasing after it. They avoid the forecheck of Trader, and they skate it out of the zone. They can't get it out. Land holds it in. He sends it in deep. Trader's after it again. The goalie made a fine play to leave it for his defenseman, so they avoids the forecheck. Pass over to Trader. Too much sauce, and it bounced over Trader's stick. Stretch pass knocked down by Vogel. He flips it ahead, but Affton intercepts, and they're into the Sting zone. It's poked away. Trader knocks it away, and he sends it up down the ice. Bounces over Afton's stick. It won't be icing. That's not... Oh! How do they call icing on that? Come on. Affton player completely missed on the play on the puck. That should have waved off icing. So 6:48 to go in the second. Ditch, Freeman, Salas, Gwynn, and Field are out for the faceoff. Faceoff taken by Affton. They take a shot. It's deflected, goes over the net, goes along the boards. Salas is there to poke it away. Field's stick is lifted in the corner, is sent to the front of the net, and Freeman sends it ahead to Salas. He's bumped off the puck, and Affton has it behind the net. They send it around the boards. Ditch is there. He sends it back down to Salas. Salas drops it back off the Ditch. Back to Salas. Back to Ditch. Sends a fluttering shot to the net, and it's gloved for a face-off. 6:21 to go in the second. Capelin, Middles, Knittel, Gwynn, and Field are out for the faceoff. Faceoff taken by Affton. Their pass is knocked down by Knittel. It goes along the boards. Affton's able to regroup just over the reach of Capelin. It goes back to Gwynn. He sends it up the boards to Knittel. Knittel, lackadaisical pass is knocked away, and it finds the stick of Capelin, however. He skates in, sends it to Middles. It's knocked off his stick. He cycles it back down to Capelin. Capelin has it, sends it back to Gwynn at the point. He walks the line, shot through traffic, looking for a deflection. It goes wide. Field has it, sends it back towards the net. It's deflected wide by Middles. Capelin has it, sends it back to the point to Gwynn. Gwynn over the Field with a shot. It's knocked down by Middles. Rebound by Knittel. Puck was bouncing, and it goes into the netting off his shot. So that was a tough bouncing puck to try to one time. So that faceoff will come out of the zone since it went straight off the Sting stick. 5:41 to go in the second. Land, Fickle, Dorn, Axe, and Scales head out. Faceoff goes back to the Sting. Scales has it. Sends it in, offsides. He double clutched on his shot, and it made Dorn go in offsides. So we'll have a face-off at center ice. Face-off taken by Affton. Pickle blocks the pass. And Knittel flips it into the zone. Affton has a little trouble with it. They still have trouble. Dorn is on the forecheck, but they spin away from him. They send it around the boards. They flip it up out of the zone. Axe has it over to Scales on the regroup. He sends it in deep, and the Stinger back on the forecheck. Pickle's going after it. They send it up the boards. Axe holds it at the point. Looking for the deflection, just misses Land's stick and goes wide. They got to go out stretching. The Scales intercepts it, and Pickle just couldn't quite clear the zone, and we'll have offsides on the Sting. 5:01 to go in the second. Trader ditch Otero. Gwynn and Vogel head out. Face off taken by Affton. They send it up through the middle, taken away by Vogel. His stick is taken away from him, and Affton's into the zone. Their centering pass is knocked away by Gwynn. They spin off the check of Gwynn. It's picked up by Vogel. Sends it to Trader. And Trader's going into the Affton zone. He sends it over to Otero. It's back to Trader. He's checked into the boards. And Affton sends it around to the other corner. They flip it high off the glass all the way down. And that will be icing on Affton. First icing call on Affton tonight, I think. Capelin, Salas, Freeman head out with Gwynn and Vogel. Face off taken by Affton. They skate behind the net with the puck. They send it up along the boards. They get away the forecheck of Freeman. They send it down the ice. Bounces through the legs of Gwynn, but he goes back to get it. Sends it off the boards. Bounces over the stick of Salas, and Affton has it on the regroup D to D. They send it up the ice. Too far for everybody. That'll be icing. With 4:05 to go in the second. There will be an ice scrape between the second and third period. Capelin, Middles, Knittel, Axe, and Field head out for the faceoff. Face-off in some skates, and it squirts to the middle of the net. Affton shoots it up and out of the zone. Axe has it, sends it over to Field on the regroup. He gains the line, sends it in deep. Middles is on the forecheck. Affton sends it up along the boards, and Axe holds it in at the blue line. Capelin tried to get over to Middles, but wasn't enough pace, and Affton comes away with it. They're into the Sting zone. Their pass is knocked away by Field. He sends it ahead to Knittel. Knittel whiffs on the pass, but it gets out of the zone. Capelin sends it over to Middles, and Middles can't get to the puck, and Affton sends it back up the ice. They're into the Sting zone. Their pass and redirect is sent wide. Capelin picks up the puck, sends it ahead to Knittel. Knittel skates into the zone. He loses the puck. Affton's coming away with it. They try to send a stretch pass. It's intercepted by Capelin. He walks in. His stick is tied up. Good back check by Affton. Sting players need to let him know he's there so he can get a shot off before he's tied up. Try to send it out of the zone. Now it's out of the zone by Knittel. Affton sends it back in. And Axe goes back to get it. He sends it up the boards to Capelin. He sends it ahead to Middles. Middles skates into the zone. And Affton sends it out of the zone. Scales picks it up. Sends it over to Vogel. He sends it in deep, all the way around the boards. Pickle is there. Bounces over a stick. Land has it. Sends it back along the boards. Scales holds it in at the point. Sends it back in behind the net. Hits the side of the net, and is sent out. Scales has it. Good job to keep it in as he was falling down. Pickle has it. He drops it off for Dorn. Dorn misses the puck though. And he kicks it over to Land. It's poked away from Land. And the net's off. So we will have a face-off. The net is off by I think the linesman just popped the net up in the air straight up to make it look like the net was off, but it really wasn't.
Hey, yo, Nash, you go crazy.
So I guess they felt like they had to bail out Affton there. Ditch, Trader, Otero head out with Vogel and Scales. Face-off taken by Affton. They send it around the boards. And it gets caught up in some snow. Scales falls down. It gets caught up in some snow again. And Affton can't get into the zone. Now it's poked out to Trader. Trader almost falls down. A bunch of players are having trouble with their footing right now. Vogel's pass is blocked. And Affton is into the sting zone with it. Vogel falls down. And finally, Ditch comes away with it. He's going in with Otero. He takes a shot. It's a save. And he'll hold on for a face-off. 1:41 to go in the second. Capelin, Freeman, Salas set out with Gwynn in field. Face-off goes to Freeman. Sends it to field at the point, over to Gwynn. Gwynn, one-timer through traffic, good save. Goes to the corner. Salas has it, sends it back to field at the point. Over to Gwynn, one-timer, he kind of whiffed a little bit. And goalie's able to make the save. Sent back behind the net. Capelin picks it up. Salas has it in the corner, sends it over to Freeman. And Freeman sends it back along the boards. Salas is bumped off the puck, and Affton skating out with the puck. They're into the sting zone. They send it to the middle, knocked away by Gwynn. He's checked into the boards, and Affton digs it out. They circle behind the net. They have it behind the net still. It's finally sent away by the Sting. Goes along the boards. Freeman gets there. He can't get it out. It goes behind the net. Gwynn has it. Sends it over to field. 50 seconds to go in the period. Sends it off the glass too far for Salas. Affton has it on the regroup. They skate into the Sting zone. Capelin knocks him off the puck. Centering pass knocked away by Hackman is sent to the corner. Salas has it. He sends it behind the board to Gwynn. Gwynn has it. Flips it ahead to Capelin. It's poked back into the Sting zone. Gwynn has it. He backhands it up out of the zone. Goes all the way down. 20 seconds to go in the period. Sting are changing. Really slow change. Luckily, they're able to recover. Land has it. Sends it to Knittel. He pokes it by the Affton player. Gets caught up in some snow. Now it's 7 seconds to go. They're going to have one last chance here. That's offsides. So they blow the whistle. 2.7 seconds to go on the offsides. They credited him with a shot on goal after the whistle. Puck is dropped, and that will do it for the second period. We're tied 1-1. The Sting dominated that period. Shots are 29-13, but only one goal to show for it. Obviously need to see a couple more goals by the Sting in the third period. But if they keep this pressure up, I think good things will happen for them. So ice scrape coming up. Alright, so we're about to start up the third period. Sting need to make sure they come out fired up, because if there's one thing Sting have had issues with this year is coming out flat after intermissions. Got to make sure that does not happen tonight. Alright, so both teams finally head out to the ice. Ditch, Freeman, Salas, Scales, and Vogel head out to start the third period. Face-off taken by Affton. They send it into the Sting zone. Poked away by Ditch. He whiffs on the clearing attempt, but Vogel's able to get out. Salas has this knocked away from him. Vogel picks up the puck. He's into the zone. It's knocked away from him. Affton sends it all the way down for icing. Capelin, Pickle, Dorn, Field, and Gwynn are sent out for the faceoff. Affton players thrown out of the circle. Face-off taken by Sting in the corner. Goes to the front of the net. Goalie's able to cover for a face-off. Face-off goes back to Dorn. Shot is blocked. It goes to the boards. It's loose. Dorn picks it up. Sends it down to Capelin. Afton's able to get it. Now Dorn intercepts it. Centers it to Pickle. His pass bounces off the Affton player and they're out of their zone. Chops past Field and Gwynn has got to go back to get the puck. Afton's changing. Sends it up to Pickle. He drops it for Capelin. He's angled off the puck. And Affton regroups in their zone. Middles completely missed the puck and it causes an offsides on the Sting. He was looking for a check instead of just taking the puck that was sitting right there for a turnover. Land, Middles, Knittel, Axe, and Scales head out.
First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Fred.
Face-off goes back to the Sting. Scales has it. Sends it to Knittel. He knocks it down. He skates into the zone. He's taken down from behind. No call. And Affton's going into the other zone. They drop it off. They take a shot. Saved by Hackman. Holds on for a face-off. .15:45 to go in the third. Face-off goes back to Affton at the point. Take a shot, looking for a deflection, saved by Hackman. He's able to cover the rebound. Ditch, Trader, Otero head out for the forwards. Face-off taken by Affton again. They take a shot. Gloved by Hackman for another save. Sting got to win a face-off here. Affton's making a change for the defensive pair. Face-off taken by Affton again. Back to the point, down along the board. Shot is deflected, it goes wide. Axe has it, sends it up the boards. And Affton gathers it, sends it back to the point. Another shot, looking for a deflection. Another save, it goes wide. And Ditch finally corrals it. He doesn't move the puck ahead though. Finally gets it out to Trader. He's taken down, no call. Otero picks it up. He skates into the zone, he flips it behind the net. Ditch can't quite get to it. Trader picks it up along the boards. It's kicked ahead and Afton's skating out with it. Trader has it, he backhands it deep into the zone and Stinger going off for a change. Affton has it on the regroup. They send it up, knocked down by Capelin for a second. Now Affton sends it in deep. Scales goes back and picks up the puck. Drop it off for Vogel. Oh, very dangerous pass through the middle. Very lucky that was not intercepted for a breakaway. Just got to make the simple passes here. Capelin, Freeman, Salas, Vogel, and Gwynn are out. Sting's thrown out of the circle. Salas comes in to take the face-off. And face-off is taken by the Sting. Capelin has it. He's angled off, but he sends it in deep. Salas is chasing after it. He misses the puck. Affton sends it along the boards. Good job by Freeman to knock him off the puck. Salas has it. Sends it to Vogel. One-timer. It goes well wide. Gwynn picks it up along the board, sends it towards the net. But it's taken by Affton. Now they're going in 2-on-1 after the Sting missed the pinch. Good back check by Gwynn. Vogel has it. He sends it off the boards to Capelin. Bounces off the stick of Freeman. You cannot have those bounce off your stick. And that's offsides on Affton. That's probably about the third time tonight. Wide open in the neutral zone. We connect on a tape-to-tape pass. And it just bounces off our stick. And Affton's going the other way. Got to receive those passes. Land, Pickle, and Dorn head out for the Sting. Affton can't connect on the pass, but they pick up the rebound off the boards. They're into the Sting zone. Pickle at the back check knocks away. It's bouncing around, still bouncing around. It goes wide of the net. Affton picks it up, hits the side of the net. Affton cycles it behind the net, and Hackman's able to cover it. .13:44 to go in the period. Sting have got to connect on their passes. This is why Affton's been in our zone most of this period. Ditch, Middles, Knittel are out with Gwynn and Axe. Face off taken by Sting. Gwynn has it. Looking for the bank play over to Knittel. It's intercepted. Affton gets it back into the Sting zone. Goes behind the net. Axe is there to get it. He sends it up ahead. No one's there for the Sting. But it's poked ahead by Ditch. He's going into the Affton zone. It's poked away from him, drops it to the Kniddle. He overskates it, and now Affton's going the other way. Affton's in. They're going 2-on-2. They take a shot, saved by Hackman. It's loose. Another lazy play by the Sting, and Affton cashes in and takes a 2-1 lead. Such poor defense. Just terrible defense. You're dominating this game, and you just give it away. Lazy back checking. And they make us pay. Capelin, Trader, Otero are out with Scales and Vogel. Faceoff goes to Affton. They're D-to-D on the regroup. They send it up into the Sting zone. It comes to the front of the net. They cycle it up along the boards. Back behind the net. Otero tries to get it to Capelin. They have it, the centering pass one-timer, tied up by Trader. They couldn't get a shot off. They go D-to-D. It's along the boards. They send it back behind the net. Scales knocks him off the puck. And he gets by the forecheck, sends it up to Capelin. Capelin tried to get over Trader. His pass is knocked out of the air. And now Affton's into the zone. They get around Vogel. They go and take a shot, save, rebound taken by Capelin. Now he's skating out of the zone a bit. Skating into the Affton zone. It's poked away from him, and Affton's going the other way. Good back check by Otero to prevent the shot. Capelin picks it up. He's skating through the neutral zone. He gets around one guy, gets around another shot. Right off the mask of the Affton goalie. Another good shot, another good save. Affton pokes it out of the zone. Now they're into the Sting zone. Salas with the back check, knocks him off the puck. And now Salas is going to go off for hooking. 11:50 to go in the third, and this is falling apart fast for the Sting. Face-off taken by the Sting. Scales can't get it out of the zone. Battle for it along the boards. Affton comes away with it. They play it to the point. Send it down along the circle. Back behind the net. It's poked ahead. Affton has it. They send it back to the point, and it's out of the zone. 1:30 to go in the penalty. They send it rink wide, bounces off their stick, but it goes to the guy waiting at the blue line. They spin off the check of land, but it's out of the zone. They get into the Sting zone. And Dorn sends it ahead. They say it hit a Sting player on the bench. I don't know how the physics work out on that. The puck was, he chipped it when he was out of the zone. I don't know why the faceoff's coming into the Sting zone. 1:08 to go in the period. Capelin and Ditch are out with Quinn and Vogel. Affton walks the line, sends it along the boards. They take a shot saved by Hackman. Capelin picks it up. He's going in shorthanded with Ditch. Takes a shot. Stick save, goes into the netting with 10:39 to go in the period. The scorekeeper decided to let a couple extra seconds run off the clock. Face-off taken by Affton. They go behind their net looking to set it up. They send it along the boards, back behind the net. Now they skate out with it. Poked away by Capelin. And Ditch is there to help him out. Ditch comes away with it. He rifled a 2-foot pass over to Capelin, and Capelin couldn't handle it, not surprisingly. Or Capelin would have been in on a really good chance. Pass hits the skate of Ditch, but Affton comes away with it. It's poked away by Vogel. He tips it off the boards. Ditch has it, and Affton takes it back in their zone on the regroup. They're going to have more time for one last rush. They mishandle the puck. And now it's back to 5-on-5. Affton sends it to the point. They send it towards the net. It's deflected. It goes wide. They get around, land. They send it back to the point. Shot blocked by Capelin. And Stinger going off for a change. Afton's back into the Sting zone. Centering pass knocked away by Knittel. Goes to the net. Knocked away by Axe. It's in the corner. Goes to the front of the net. Scales has it. Sends it up to Knittel. Knittel sends it over to Middles. He's into the zone. Centering pass. Knittel wasn't even looking for the puck, and Affton knocks it away. Goes to Scales along the boards. He walks in, looking for an angle. Tries to center it, but no one's there for the Sting. Land goes back to get it. Sends it ahead to Knittel. He can't handle the pass, and Affton's going the other way. They're going in on a breakaway. And that's 3-1. Really terrible turnover by the Sting at center ice. .8:41 to go in the third. This is what happens when you only score 1 goal on 29 shots. It eventually catches up to you. Sent to the Sting zone, goes to the front of the nets. Affton knocks it away. They send it through center ice, poked away by Vogel. Dorn's pass is knocked away, and Affton comes away with it. They send it up. It's held in by Dorn. I guess it wasn't held in by Dorn, so it's offsides on the Sting. 8:21 to go in the third. Face-off taken by Affton. They send it up along the boards. Goes over to Gwynn. Capelin chips it ahead. He picks it up into the Affton zone. It's poked away from him. Freeman has it in the corner. Flips it up the ice. Taken away by Affton. They're going the other way. They put on the brakes. They drop it off. Send it behind the net. And Affton is going to get a penalty for hitting Salas behind the play. He's hitting the face. A high stick, I guess. They're checking Salas's mouth. Sting are going to go on the power play, and they have to score on this power play if they want a chance to tie this game up. 7:49 to go in the third. So we got a head contact penalty. They're going to get a 2 and 10. Land, Dorn, Capelin head out with Scales and Gwynn.
Let's go.
Face off, goes to the corner. Affton shoots it up the glass. Scales holds it in, sends it back down over to Land. Land walks in, sends it back to Gwynn at the point. Over to Scales, sends it down to Capelin. Takes the shot, save, it's loose, it's poked away. Stinger not able to put in the rebound, and Affton clears it out of the zone. Scales regroups at center ice with the puck. Sends it into Land, who sends it in deep. Affton sends it around the boards. Land's stick is lifted and it's out of the zone. Scales has it over to Gwynn. Gwynn settles it down, gives it to Capelin. 1:18 to go in the power play. He's into the Affton zone. It's poked away, but from him. Affton shoots it up the boards, and Sting can't hold it in. Gwynn's got to go back to get it. Sends it up to Land. He misses the pass, and Affton's able to get it and shoot it down the ice. He misses the goal, so that'll be icing with 56 seconds to go in the power play. Sting call a timeout. Try to make sure they get something set up because they got to have a goal here. Faceoff goes to the corner. Affton shoots it around the boards. It's knocked down by Middles. He centers it. It goes through everybody. Gwynn has it. Sends it over to Vogel. Vogel settles it down. Sends it back to Gwynn at the point. He walks in, takes a shot through traffic. Save. It's loose. And a wide open net. And we send it wide. Holy jamoly. Vogel saves it and he takes a shot. It goes wide. Capelin has it with 30 seconds to go in the power play. Sends it over to Gwynn. Gwynn back to Capelin. Over to Vogel, takes a shot, it goes wide. Gotta hit the net. Capelin has it again with 20 seconds to go. He walks in. Affton's just clogging the shooting lanes. Gwynn has it. Shot through traffic. Glove save. I don't even know how he saw that. And he holds on for a face-off. 10 seconds to go in the power play. 5:58 to go in the period. Ditch, Trader, Otero, Scales, and Axe head out. Face-off taken by Affton, and that's going to do it for the power play. Axe holds it in along the boards, but Affton clears it out of the zone, and Sting did not score on the power play they had to score on, and that's probably going to do it for us. Otero has it. He drops it for Ditch, takes a shot, blocker save. Ditch picks it up along the boards. He whiffs on the pass, and Affton's going out of the zone. Otero in the back check picks up the puck. He falls down. And it's tied up in front of the bench. It comes loose a little bit. Otero has it finally. Now it's loose again. Now Otero has it. Now Affton shoots it into the far corner. Scales picks up the puck. Sends it up to Trader. Trader over to Otero. Otero over to Ditch. His pass is intercepted, and Affton's going the other way. They're into the Sting zone. Centering pass backdoor, knocked away by Vogel. They get the rebound. And another goal, 4-1. That's going to do it. That's going to end the Sting season. Every single goal they've had has been off a mishandled puck by the Sting. Face off taken by Affton, they go D to D. They send it up the ice. Flipped ahead by the Sting, and Affton sends it into the Sting zone. Gwynn has it. Sends it ahead to Vogel. He's in the zone. Land picks it up. He spins off the check. Sends it over to Vogel. One-timer, partially fans, and Affton's going out of the zone. They send it in deep. 4:20 to go in the period. Middles has it along the boards, ships it ahead. No one's there for the Sting. Affton has it. It goes out of play, and we'll have a face-off. Capelin, Dorn, Pickle head out with Scales and Axe. Face-off taken by Affton. They shoot it into the Sting zone. Scales sends it over to Axe. He passes it right to Affton. They're regrouping. They go D to D. Send it up ahead into the zone. Take a shot, pad save by Hackman. They send it behind the net. They're just going to look to kill time the rest of the game. Dorn has it, chips it off the glass, up to Capelin. Back into the Sting zone. 3:35 to go. Capelin has it, drops it off for Pickle. It's knocked off of Pickle's stick. And sent behind the boards. Affton sends it out of the zone. Scales over to Gwynn. Capelin into the zone. Affton picks it up. They're going the other way. Salas goes back and gets the puck. Circles behind the net. Sends it ahead to Freeman. Freeman sends it over to Capelin. He's into the Affton zone. Gets around the D. It's knocked away from him. He centers it. Picked off by Affton. Knocked down by Freeman. And Affton gets it out of the zone. They shoot it in deep. Gwynn goes back to get it. His pass is intercepted. They walk in all alone, take a shot. Saved by Heckman. He holds on for a face-off. Another turnover right to Affton. Trader, Otero, Ditch head out with Vogel and Scales. Scales sends it ahead to Trader. Trader skating out with it. He's going into the Affton zone, sends it in deep. Otero picks it up. Otero has it, sends it back to Scales at the point, sends it back down behind the net. Trader picks it up. Affton takes away, shoots it up, and Vogel can't hold it in the zone. He sends it in. 2 minutes ago, Affton sends it up and out. Deep into the Sting zone for icing. We'll have a face-off with 2 minutes to go. So with this loss, the Sting are going to have 0 points through 2 games for a national qualifier, and they have no way to catch anyone, even if they win their next 2 games. So they got 2 games left, but they don't mean anything, and they'll be the last 2 games of the season, unfortunately. But it doesn't take away. Sting still had a good season.
I know what you're saying.
You know, definitely would have liked to see a different result tonight for the Sting, especially the way they were playing the first 2 periods. Affton comes away with the face-off. They send it up the boards. Into the sting zone. Knittel sends it into the Affton zone. Bounces over some skates, and just for good measure, Knittel's going to go off for tripping with 1:24 in the game. Face-off taken by Affton back to the point. Play it down along the boards. They send it behind the net. Spin off the Checkadoorn. Backdoor pass. Off their stick. They send it back down low. They pick it up. Send it back to the point. He walks in, takes a shot. Blocked by X. 53 seconds to go. Goes out of the zone. Affton regroups with it.